Hi, my name is Erica Easter, and I'm an attorney at eMinutes. At eMinutes, we form business entities, and then we handle the ongoing compliance matters for companies. Today, I'm going to show you how to get an EIN number on the IRS's website. You'll need this EIN for banking purposes. You'll provide it to vendors. You'll also use it to pay your tax and file tax returns for your company. So let's get started. The first step is to go to the IRS's website. It's irs.gov. You can then go to the search field and put in FEIN, and it should take you to the EIN assistant online. So you'll click on that link. Once you're here, there's some direction to determine your eligibility and understand the process. You should read through it carefully before proceeding. But once you have an understanding, you'll click Apply Online Now. Next, there's a warning about being an authorized user. Any individual can use this, but you should certainly read through it to make sure you're in compliance with the IRS's rules. And then you can clear that simply by clicking OK. You should also read through the instructions on this page, but once you're ready to go, you can click Begin Application. So the first step is to pick which type of entity you'll be forming. Today, just for demonstration purposes, we're going to choose a corporation. This includes S corporations and C corporations. Next, it'll ask you to differentiate between the type of corporation. What this step does, it gives the IRS an idea of what to anticipate in terms of your tax returns. So if we select S corporation, which we'll do just for example purposes, this doesn't make it that your company will be taxed as an S corporation. You still need to file an S election and get that accepted by the IRS before your company will be taxed as an S corporation. This just merely gives the IRS the idea that eventually your intention is to be taxed as an S corporation. And we're going to hit continue. Next, it's going to start asking us some information regarding the S corporation. This also gives you a little bit of a review about what an S corporation is. You should read carefully through this. Likewise, it's really important to discuss the tax election with your accountant to make sure that it's best for your personal tax situation. So then we're going to choose why we're getting an EIN today. In most cases, if you're forming a new company, you're just going to say started a new business. And so now this is going to be the responsible party. The responsible party needs to be someone who has management and control within the company. So an officer would work. Just for purposes of this, I'm going to use my information. It is really important that this information matches this IRS's records. Otherwise, you won't be able to proceed past this step. You'll also have to select who you are. You can put I am the president of the company, CEO, or other corporate officer. What this does, it'll also at the end of the process allow you to get the confirmation of EIN letter immediately. The next step is to put in the address, and just for purposes of the example, I'm going to use our office address here, and I don't need that. If your mailing address is different, you'll enter it. You'll just toggle the yes button and a new field will pop up on the next page. But for this example, I'm going to keep the mailing and the principal place of business the same. You can't use any punctuation in this either, so it's important that you enter it without any punctuation, commas, periods, or anything like that. Next, we're going to put in the name of the company, and so I'm just going to put in a test. I'm just going to say test 1 2 3 corp. And again, you can't have punctuation in this interface, so I'm going to erase the period at the end. And then we're going to do the county where the S Corp is located. We're going to just say Los Angeles and California. And then because sometimes the state of, the jurisdiction where the company is located is not the same of incorporation, it just asks you to confirm. For this example, we're going to say it's California as well. And the date the business started, I'm going to select the current month, which happens to be August 2021, and hit continue. And now it's going to ask you a series of questions. Does your business own a highway motor vehicle with a taxable gross weight of 55,000 pounds or more? I'm going to say no. Does your business involve gambling or wagering? No. Does the business Form 720? No. Does your business sell or manufacture alcohol, tobacco, or firearms? No. Do you have or do you expect to have any employees with W-2 income in the next 12 months? And I'm going to say no. Of course, you should apply whichever of these apply to your business. You should make sure it's checked off in the appropriate manner. Next, it's going to ask you for more specifics about the purpose of the company. We always just select other at our firm in the move on, and then other again, and put in a specific. So we'll just put in entertainment. The majority of our clients tend to be in the entertainment field, so we put it in there. It just needs to be a description of what type of business the company is doing. It doesn't have to be very specific, but it should be correct. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is if we want to receive the letter online or by mail, I highly recommend doing it online because you get it instantaneously. If you do it by mail, the IRS always has delays and it can take a month, 2 months, and you want to be able to use your EIN as soon as possible. So then it's going to give me a recap of all the information I submitted here. And if it looks correct, you're going to hit submit. What will happen is a letter will then be able to download. It'll also have the assignment of the EIN number. You should save that letter because you cannot get a new one easily from the IRS. You'd have to call and request a duplicate, which you could be on hold for quite some time trying to get through to a service person there. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today, and we look forward to working with you soon. Thanks. Bye.